trees, an angel's face in front of me, and time and spaces, tapestry steady folding. My lover's voice through the sash. My heart is finally found. It's crashing through my chest, every beat like that steady drumming. I am yours to keep, my love.
We have gathered here to rejoice in one of life's greatest moments and to give recognition to the worth and splendor of love. We see it in the faces of Mark and Caitlin, and we experience it in our own hearts as well. It is the love which is spoken of in all religions and all cultures, throughout all times and places. It is our true meeting place. It is our true home, and it kindles our souls with hope. This ceremony is a tribute to this couple's companionship and mutual respect. It symbolizes their wonderful commitment to honor their differences while also merging their most deeply held common values. This feeling of closeness extends to those family members who can be with us today only in spirit. Among them is Mark's mother, Sue, and Caitlin's grandmother, Dorothy. They have shown us what beautiful love looks like, and their roles in the lives of Caitlin and Mark are no less remembered and honored as we savor today's joyous moments. Little did you know, when you first met almost 4 years ago, on a cold, rainy Wednesday night at Topgolf, that the initial spark you felt would eventually grow into a connection and a bond so strong that it would lead you here now, publicly proclaiming your love for one another and making a commitment that from this day forward you shall live as husband and wife. Destiny is a mysterious thing. No matter what you do or where you go, you cannot avoid it. And no matter how hard you try, even putting forth your greatest effort, you can't force something to happen before it's time. Each of you had to live your own lives, which were stepping stones that have led to this moment in time. And whether you believe it was truly destiny or just a chance encounter doesn't ultimately matter. What matters is that you recognized a profound connection between you, and you each had the courage to allow your most vulnerable and powerful selves to be deeply seen and known, and to open yourselves to the possibilities. You have both expressed the deep admiration, respect, and pride you have for one another, and on this, the day of your marriage, the two of you stand together ready to take a lifelong vow. Your love for one another and your willingness to accept each other's strengths and frailties with understanding and consideration is what will cement the foundation for a life together, a life that will flourish. While this is not the beginning of your journey together through life, the words that you're about to speak will take you across a threshold, and you will continue your journey united as husband and wife.
Before we first met, I was going through the hardest year of my life. I never felt so lost or down in my life. But one day, on a very cold, rainy night at Topgolf, everything changed. Your smile was so big, your eyes were so kind. I instantly felt comfortable. The fact that you braved the cold weather without complaint, you joked, you trash talked a lot. You showed me just how amazing a person you are. Ever since that first date, I've felt like a huge weight has been lifted. I have lived every minute getting to know you since that first day. Learning about your strengths and your weaknesses has made me understand myself a little better. And I am determined to become the best version of myself for you as we continue to learn from each other. I truly love how your concept of time has its own reality. I admire your memory and how you can remember names and dates, but forget the show we just watched on Netflix. You have the biggest heart, you have the most beautiful smile, and the most contagious laugh. You are hardworking, adventurous, and extremely competitive. You are honest, supportive, and loving. You are everything I've ever wanted and needed. I'm not one to really believe in soulmates, but maybe there is something to that. The perfect person came around when I truly needed it. But not only that, you brought a wonderful family with you. Everyone has been nothing but kind and welcoming from the beginning, and I'm honored to be part of it. I am incredibly lucky to have you as such amazing women in my life, and I am forever in your debt. And I will spend the rest of my life trying to repay it. I, Mark, take you, Caitlin, to be my wife. To share all that I am and all that I have for all time to come. I promise to be on your side. I promise to be truthful. I promise to be thoughtful. I promise to be loving. And I promise to be caring. And I promise to be my true self, your best friend, your partner, your soulmate, your love. But as long as we both shall live.
My silly goose. When I think about the night we first met at Topgolf, I remember how I immediately felt comfortable with you. Your smile drew me in, and you had me laughing not long after we arrived. The night was cold and wet, but I had the best time and knew you were something special. When we had our second date a couple nights later, our conversation felt natural, the Christmas lights were magical, and our first kiss gave me all the butterflies. I knew at the end of that date that I'd found my person. After just a couple weeks, I felt like I'd known you forever. Our road trip out west, just 5 months into our relationship, was so special, and one I'll always remember. That trip confirmed to me that we could do life together. We have so many random connections in our lives, which makes me truly believe we were always meant to be, but we were just needed to wait until the right time. I love listening to your laugh and watching you play with Gracie. I love your silly dad jokes and how we pop out around a corner to try and scare each other. I love your attentiveness. I love your support. I love your love for me and my love for you. You're the best thing that's ever come into my life. You're my best friend and my one true love. I feel so lucky and grateful to have you in my life. I look forward to growing old with you. I promise to love you and support you regardless of what life brings our way. You're my favorite person, and I can't wait to start our lives together. I love you, Mark.
Caitlin and Mark, as the two of you enter into this sacred union, I ask that you be ever mindful of the many gifts the other offers you and always remember what it is you love about one another. I ask that you continue to inspire and encourage each other, for it is by strengthening your spouse that you strengthen your marriage. And now, by the authority vested in me by the state of North Carolina, we observe joyfully you have declared yourselves to be husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Caitlin, you're the happiest we've ever seen you. We're very happy for you, and I think I'd like to ask everybody in the room to say one last congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Tweaker.
First time we saw you guys together, we thought, that was something real. It's like, you guys just make it such a great team.
I've enjoyed watching Caitlin grow up to be the hardworking, fun-loving person she is today. I also loved how you danced at Grandma's birthday parties in front of the entire extended family, and how you made her smile every single time. And I know that if she were here today, she would say how beautiful this day has been and how pretty you are, and she would also say how lucky the two of you are together. I am so proud to be your sister. I'm so proud of everything you've done. A quote I liked from when Harry met Sally is, when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. And so with that, I propose a toast to these two amazing individuals, my sister Caitlin and her husband Mark, on their wedding day, where they officially are able to start the rest of their life together. I love you both, and congratulations.
And on the way home, I was singing that one you love when it's raining. Someday soon, meet me on the moon. Meet me on the moon. And on my way home, I won't call you for that look on your face when I walk